I'm honestly just excited because it's an opportunity, another opportunity to play for Liberty, play for God, and just be able to go out and represent us. I'm not really too worried about them and what we did back then and all that. Just focus on this week, and I'm just excited for the opportunity because I know it's a big one.
And it's a big opportunity for you guys to get another win on the resume. You guys are already bowl eligible. You guys don't need any extra motivation moving forward to keep adding to the resume, have a special season, and just not rest on, hey, we're bowl eligible with 6 wins already.
I mean, yeah, if we were complacent with just being bowl eligible, we would have never made it this far to begin with. So, just us. I mean, it's great that we are bowl eligible now. I mean, that's outstanding. There's nothing to like look past. I mean, obviously celebrate that, but I mean, like I said, like now our focus is to next week, and we're trying to stack on wins. Like Coach Burns said last week, everyone's so focused on 6 wins. We should be focused on winning every single game for the rest of the season.
You guys have this passing attack is with 4 different quarterbacks in there. Has it been difficult for you guys, or you guys are just? It seems like you're in position to make a play on that quick strike touchdown. DeMario's been able to make plays, and it seems like it doesn't matter who the quarterback is. You guys are just out there making plays and trying to help this team win.
Control what you can control. That's all it is. Just control what you can control. If we're too worried about the quarterback situation, that's not going to do any. There's no benefit in that. If we're worried about what the quarterback's going to do, everyone got to focus on their job. Everyone has a responsibility. Everyone does their responsibility the right way, and we got a chance.
What have you had a chance to watch any BYU film yet?
That's where I came from. I'm probably gonna go back up there in a little bit. I was just watching film. I watched like 30 minutes of their film just now.
What have you noticed out of their secondary? I mean, I think 52 points against Arkansas might be an anomaly for them.
I haven't actually get to the Arkansas game yet.
What have you noticed out of their secondary and what they do well and things that you guys are going to try to?
They're really pretty good in coverage. I won't lie. When they're in press coverage too, they're pretty good with their inside leverage with their hands, and like they want to get hands on. They'll cut you out at the point of attack. Really, it comes down to just having great technique and executing our plays the correct way, and just going up and making a play.
And this year, you've been able to stay on the field, and you've been able to contribute each week. For you, is it just a year of like, finally, I don't have a setback at the beginning of the year that takes me a few weeks to get into the rhythm of the season. It's been just their steady presence each and every week.
I am very excited that I'm still here because I usually am fighting some type of injury almost all year or something during the year. But I mean, I don't even really get too focused in that because that's just controlling what I can control. So if I'm out there playing, I'm just gonna give my best effort and do what I can do for the team. But I mean, I am obviously excited that I'm not injured, but I can't be too focused on that.
You did speak last year I think it was during a recovery process about how you found ways to better take care of your body so that way you're in this position that you are now.
Right.
What are some of those things that you've been able to do?
So yeah, I've kept on since that interview. Basically, it's just I used to only go to treatment when I got hurt. Like my boy Tom Sargent, as you know, like he taught me you got to go to treatment all the time. Like you got to just take care of yourself because there's things you do in treatment to prevent things from happening. Obviously, you can't prevent everything, but you can sure help it. Especially if you're going in during after hours and just doing extra things that you would do that if you did hurt, you would doing that stuff that would get you back. But if you're doing it while you're healthy, that just helps to keep the strength in that.
And being healthy, what area of your game has seen an improvement this year? Is it your ability to corral a 60-yard pass, with defender around your hip this past week against Gardner Webb, or is it your ability to win battles at the line of scrimmage, or what are things that you've seen that have improved this year?
I mean, honestly, these injuries is more mental than physical, so nothing was really holding me back. Really, it just took a little bit of the mental away from it. Not so worried about, my injury or like my broken hand or a pulled hamstring. I'm not worried. I'm just out there just playing football.
And have you any type of improvements you've seen on the field this year in terms of beat press coverage or winning your routes? What are things that you've been able to improve on so that way you're a reliable target for whoever's back there?
I'm just more able to catch the football. I'm able to go up and attack it. I'm not going to say I was not attacking it last year and stuff like that, but I mean, I will be honest and say I wasn't as confident. It just brought me more of my confidence back. So going up and catch the football with my hands, stuff like that, because I don't have to wear a cast or anything like that
Weekend was great. Obviously, had a good birthday weekend. was good, just celebrating, just getting the dub at the end of the day, Saturday, and pretty much just this for this upcoming weekend. Just go out and just be a dominant defense as we've been doing this whole season. I still feel like it's still a missing piece, kind of a small missing piece where for us to be a top-notch elite defense, which I feel like we're really close to being that, and it's right around the corner. So we just want to just find that missing piece and put the puzzle together and have that full complete defense game this week.
What's that missing piece? Do you know what it is, or will you know when it happens?
I feel like we'll know when it happens. I feel like this past weekend, we kind of gave up a lot of stuff just from penalties and just kind of missing assignments a little bit, but not as much. But I feel like we put that all together this week and have no penalties and correct the things we miss. We'll be fine. So.
Do you feel like some of it was more the penalties, or like you said, some missed assignments, blown coverages type things, or where were some of the breakdowns this week?
I feel like it's not say I just say like pretty much third downs. I feel like they took advantage of that on third down, third and long especially. We normally complete those and have a high percentage of getting them off the field and things like that, and holding the third and long and fourth and long. And I feel like we didn't do our job as much as this week. So that's pretty much what we want to correct this week, and we stop those, and we'll have a higher percentage of pretty much making the game not closer or getting the ball back to our offense.
When you look at BYU and a receiver like Nakua that's going out there making big plays, do you get excited for that challenge? We talked about this before, right? You've gone against some really good receivers here this year. They've got him and a couple others, Epps, and I forget the other kid's name off the top of my head, but they've got some good receivers. Do you get excited for that challenge here this week?
Always excited for a challenge. That just shows kind of where my game is at and where I'm at, just playing as a DB, and just how my level of playing is and my confidence. So I'm always willing to accept the challenge and go out there and just show them what I'm capable of. So.
How early do you start looking at them, and what without giving anything away, like what types of things are you looking for? Like, are you looking at tendencies and things like that, or are you looking more at the scheme of what they like to do?
I pretty much start off just as soon as the game's over with. That next day, pretty much I just start watching film, watching their game. So, but I pretty much just watch on just formations, the main plays that they like to run, certain down the distance situations, and then just also at the receivers, how they run their routes, tendencies, and things like that. So anything that help me in the game with anything. So.
Is this the type of game where they're going to make some plays? You guys have to, man, I had good coverage, but you got to move on to the next play. Is this that type of game, you think?
Definitely, it's always that type of game. DB is probably the hardest position in football, and that's always just having a next play mentality. Some things might not go your way. You might have perfect coverage, and the guy still catches the ball on you, and it's just like you got to shake it off. Have the next play mentality, because you can't let that defeat you, because then that's going to affect plays later down and later in the game, and you might not make it because your head's messed up. But just having the next mentality, next play mentality, and I feel like you just got to have that every week, no matter who you play, because anything can happen. So.
You mentioned Nakua already, but him. Is there anything specific with him, or there any of their other guys that you've seen so far? I assume you've watched the tape already. That sticks out to you, like, man, that's different that I haven't seen, or that makes this guy special, that type of thing?
I just say they have a complete receiver core. I'm gonna always give respect, where it's due to no matter who I play, whoever I line up against. So I just treat it the same pretty much. I'm gonna bring my A game, hope they bring their A game. So and just whoever the best man wins. So I'm gonna just have my head on straight and just come ready to play.
Chris, you're born and raised here, obviously played at BYU in 2019.
Mm-hmm.
But for your understanding of seeing where this university has grown from and the vision that it had of wanting to be on the same stage as BYU and Notre Dame, what does it mean for BYU to come here to play at Liberty?
It's a big thing, especially for us and here in Lynchburg and at the school. Just having the community be able to come to the game. It's gonna be a great atmosphere. It's gonna be a game everybody wants to watch. So it's a big thing, especially just for us to be able to play at this high level stage and play the teams we're playing and pretty much how we're playing and things like that. So it's very special.
I heard Noah over there on the interview saying he played basketball in high school. You played basketball in high school. You think you could have shut him down?
Oh, definitely. I say as long as he don't get me in the post, we fine. I definitely give Noah a challenge in basketball. I say he's pretty good though. I seen him play, so he's pretty good. But
Because you're a combo guard in high school, if I'm not mistaken?
yeah, about point guard, shooting guard. So yeah.